You told my mum.
I'm going to phone her today.
Good luck with that.
Oh, can we just stop with the sly digs, please? Look, we all said stuff yesterday that we regret, but we just need to focus on Will.
If we had before, this would never have happened.
Sorry?
You were so focused on this place, you took your eye off the ball.
That's not fair, Nan.
We are entitled to our private feelings, but can we please just put on a united front for Will?
What we need is action. We should be calling around his friends in Hull, see if they know anything.
Let's leave the police work to the professionals, eh?
I agree. Like Eva said, Will has got to be the priority. Getting him back to the wee boy he was.
Too right. We used to have a laugh. This last year, it's like I've been walking on eggshells with him. He's like a different kid.
Don't let me stop you from talking about me.
You won't need any of that today.
School agreed you should stay home today, son.
I don't agree. If I stayed home, it makes it seem like something bad happened. But it didn't.
The police think you should stay home too. We've got to go into the station later. They want to talk to you.
Look, it's nothing to worry about. You're the victim.
I couldn't find any mention of it anywhere. You definitely arrested Miss Walsh.
Yeah, she's down the station. There's nothing to worry about, Sam. She won't be allowed anywhere near you.
See, I told you.
You did the right thing coming forward, mate. Can't have been easy with Miss Walsh being a teacher at your school.
I just want it to be over.
Yeah, well, I'm into that as soon as she's banged up for keeps the bar.
So all I need to know is what happened, mate. How you came to have suspicions of Miss Walsh and Will Driscoll. And if you had any interactions with her. Is that okay, Sam?
Sam?
Thanks for seeing me. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to spare you an awful lot of unnecessary upset.
Well, I think that ship has sailed.
I know that you must have heard a lot of very different things over the last 24 hours. So let me just tell you what I know to be the truth, okay? Megan didn't groom your son.
Is that what she told you?
A few years ago, I was accused of something very similar, all right? A pupil developed a crush. It got out of control. But I'd done absolutely nothing wrong, and neither has Megan.
Look, I'm sorry that happened to you, but it's completely irrelevant.
I disagree. I was a dedicated mentor to the girl. In fact, in my case, I went the extra mile. Just like Megan's done for Will.
Well, she's done that all right.
It's Will that has unreciprocated feelings for Megan, and he has done for a while. I know this because she's talked to me about it. And that's why he attacked me.
Oh, don't you go starting all that again, sunshine.
I know it was Will that did it because of his strength of feeling for Megan.
I think you should leave.
Look, whatever Will is going to say to the police, or whatever he already has said to the police, tell him to think long and hard about the consequences. If he ever cared about Megan.
I've asked you to leave nicely.
You really need to open your eyes to what's going on here.
I need to open my eyes.
Yes.
It's a hard fall you're heading for, mate. I pity you. I really do.
Right, so if we can go back to the camera that you installed in Miss Walsh's flat.
My flat, she was just a lodger.
I'm aware of that. Why did you put it there, Sam?
I wasn't trying to see her getting undressed or anything like she said. I'm not like that.
I know.
She was just trying to frighten me. Like she always did.
Let's go back to the camera. What were you hoping to achieve?
I wanted concrete evidence. So it wasn't just my word against hers.
Did you get it?
No. She must have realised, so she staged this thing with Will. Saying it was all one-sided.
Right, well, we're gonna need that footage, if that's okay, Sam.
But what it shows isn't true. She's just manipulated everything. It's like she's always one step ahead.
It's okay, Sam. It's okay.
It's not, though. Nothing I've said is actual proof. I haven't got any hard evidence.
Uncovering evidence is our job. And if it's there, we'll find it.
But what if you don't?
You just have to trust them.
People get away with things all the time. And she'll get away with this because she's clever. And when she does, she'll come after me.
do remember the 2012 Olympics, though. You know, the night when we won all the golds.
I was 2, so don't really remember.
You know, to make a bloke feel old.
Yeah, well, he is only a kid.
I'm 16.
So it was athletics that brought you into contact with Miss Walsh in Hull.
It's okay, son.
Will, I know how difficult this can be, but this chat's not about getting anyone into trouble. Just need you to help me build a picture of the relationship.
Why?
Because of the allegations that have been made.
Yeah, about people who don't know anything, though. But me and Megan haven't done anything wrong. Just ask her. She'll say the same thing. So why am I here?
I suppose it all hinges on the word wrong. I need you to be more specific in terms of what you mean by it.
What I meant to say was what... I meant to say... Look, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
It's okay, son. We can take as long as you need.
I can't stress enough that you are not to blame whatsoever, right? You're a young man. It's only natural to feel flattered by an attractive older woman. But if she manipulated you...
She didn't.
Okay. Why don't you take a sip of water, mate?
No, not unfortunate. Sounds like we've stubbed a toe. Come on, we've got to own this.
Hey. Oh, you look like how I feel. Bad day.
Oh, don't even go there. You?
Ditto. Family trouble.
Yeah, I might have heard something about Will.
Really? Well, we've been trying to keep that under wraps.
Daniel mentioned it to Adam. He's worried sick about Megan.
You're kidding me.
Daniel seems to think maybe people have got the wrong end of the stick.
She's a paedophile. There's no wrong end to that stick.
Daniel thinks she's innocent.
Yeah, well, then Daniel's a bigger sucker than I thought. That's saying something. And for your information, not only did Megan groom Will, she's been terrorising Sam for weeks.
Really?
Yeah, really. So if you've got any sense, you and Adam will avoid that woman like the flaming plague that she is.
So Miss Walsh was your PE teacher who coached athletics on the side?
You already know, so why are you asking?
Fair point. And obviously you've been around sensitive environments together, you know, changing rooms, etc. And I know how intense a relationship between a coach and an athlete can be at times. Did she ever do anything that was beyond normal interaction?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Okay. Did she do anything physical? Contact or touching that you might regard as out of the ordinary? Sexual or intimate in nature?
No, there was nothing like that. Look, I just want to go home.
So is there anything you want to tell us about your relationship with Will Driscoll?
I haven't had a relationship with Will Driscoll.
I meant generally.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah. I understand you need to take these allegations seriously. He is a teenage boy who has a crush on me. Probably not the first, probably not the last.
So this has happened before?
My client never said that.
Believe me, I haven't done anything wrong. This is every teacher's worst nightmare. I'm in complete shock, to be honest.
So are Will's family?
Maybe I overstepped by getting too close to him. But that doesn't mean that I'm grooming their son. I became a teacher to give something back, not to... I can't even say it. It makes me feel sick.
But the Driscolls think otherwise.
On the basis of what, exactly? What actual evidence do they have on anything?
I'll ask the questions.
My client's from Hull. She knows a fishing expedition when she sees one. You might as well be wearing oilskins.
Oh, glad you see the funny side of child abuse.
I don't think it's funny that hearsay and vague innuendo is being used to destroy the reputation of a hard-working, dedicated teacher. You ask whether my client knows where the appropriate boundaries are without providing a shred of evidence to suggest she's crossed them.
Well, we have got some interesting footage of Will and you in your flat.
I was the victim there. But I kept quiet for Sam's sake.
Sam's sake?
Yes. There is nothing incriminating in that footage whatsoever.
I saw you alone in a room with a minor who made a pass. Something must have encouraged him to do so. It's not looking good, is it, Megan? I think the CPS will agree.